Hello everyone and welcome back to Unique Stitch Designs with me Sylvia. In today's video I am going to show you how to crochet this lovely face mask. So for today's project I'll be using this mercerized cotton yarn. They recommend the hook size number 4. So I'll be using number 4 hook. Also you will need some scissors, a yarn needle, and also it's very handy to have this metal thingy. I'm not sure what is the name of it. You get it when you buy the bread and you can close your bag with it like so. So that's what I'm going to use on top of our mask, so it sits nicely on top of our nose. If you don't have it, it's fine, but I thought this is quite handy to have. I would like to say before we start, please make sure you are using 100% cotton yarn because it's the best on your skin, and you are going to wear this mask on your face, so you don't want any rush from acrylic yarn or anything. So the best yarn is cotton yarn. Doesn't have to be the same, just any 100% cotton yarn you have, and of course recommended hook size. I am going to show you 3 ways how we're going to do this mask or wear this mask, because crochet mask on its own will not protect you from any germs or viruses. And we are going to start with the slip knot. Hold your yarn end, wrap the yarn around your 2 fingers and create a cross. Go under this first one on top of the second one, pull it down and twist your hook and release. And we are going to chain 41 yarn over and pull through the loop, yarn over and pull through the loop, and we are going to chain 41. So I have 40 and 41. Now we are going to do single crochet into the second stitch from the hook. So we're skipping this one, and we are going to do single crochet into this one here, and we are going to do 5 single crochet. Don't forget to count. Insert your hook, yarn over, bring it up, 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through both loops, and we need 4 more, so altogether 5. 2, 3, 4, and 5. If you want, you can add a stitch marker. If you don't want, that's okay. You can just count your stitches like so. So we have 5 single crochet. Next, we are going to do 5 half double crochet. To do half double crochet, you're gonna yarn over first, insert your hook, yarn over, bring it through, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops like so. And we are going to do 4 more, so 5 all together. Yarn over, insert, 3 loops, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops, and that's your half double crochet. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and and 5. And now I am going to do 20 double crochet. To do double crochet, we're going to yarn over. If you want, you can add your stitch marker again. So you would have 5 single crochet, stitch marker, 5 half double crochet, stitch marker. So now we are going to do double crochet, 20 double crochet. Yarn over into the next stitch, yarn over, 3 loops, yarn over, pull through first 2 loops, yarn over and pull through last 2 loops. And we are going to do this 19 more times. Okay, so yarn over, insert your hook, again yarn over, insert your hook, 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. So we have 1, 2, 3 double, and we are going to do until we get to our 20th stitch. So carry on until you get to your 20th stitch. So far we have 5 single crochet, 5 half double crochet, and we need 20 double crochet. Okay, so I have my 20 double crochet. The next will be again 5 half double crochet, yarn over into the next stitch, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops, and we need 5 altogether, so I need 4 more, 2, 3, 4, and my last one, 5th one, and I should have 5 stitches left, and I'm going to do 5 single crochet. Again, single crochet 1, 2, 3, 4, and the last one, 5th one. Chain 1, and we are going to turn our work. But before we do so, we are going to say what we did. So we done 5 single crochet, 5 half double crochet, 20 double crochet, 5 half double crochet, and 5 single crochet. We chained 1, and we are going to turn our work. For row 2, we are going to do exactly the same, but we are not going to work under this full stitch, but we're only going to work under the back loop, like so. Okay, so we are going to do exactly the same. We are not working to this first stitch, but we are working into this one, the second one from your hook. So do 5 single crochet, insert, 5 single crochet into the back loop, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 5 half double crochet. Yarn over, insert your hook, 3 loops, 1, 2, so I have 2, 3, 4, and 5, and so on until you get 14 rows. I have finished my 14 rows, and I am going to show you how to add the chains on the side. We are going to chain 24, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I chained 24, and I am going to attach it to this first stitch here. So simply just take your chain and insert it right here where we started, and do a slip stitch like so. And we have one side, and from this side to this side you can do slip stitching to the other side and add the chain there. Okay, so I'm going to do slip stitching, slip stitching. These are not the proper stitches because this is the first, this is the side when we started, so this is the bottom of our chain, so it'll be more trickier to do slip stitching on this side. As you can see, these are the proper stitches here on the other side, but don't worry, you can just try to space it nicely. If you want to go to other side like me, okay, so I chained 24, and I am going to attach it into this very first stitch here, and just slip stitch like so. And now you can just fasten off. And hide your ends with your yarn needle like so. And do the same on the other side. Okay guys, so this is our lovely looking mask, and of course this will not protect you from the viruses or germs around, but you can wear it over your proper mask. If you have one like me, I'm the lucky one. If you have one like me, you can just wear it on top, and it's gonna give you really nice look. Okay, for the option 2, I found where is my first double crochet and where is my last one. So we done 20 double crochet in the middle, and we are going to add the stitch marker at the start and at the end. Okay, and let's get started. So we are going to do a slip knot and take it off. And where is your stitch marker? you're gonna insert your hook only into the back loop. This is the front of your mask, okay, and this is the back. So we are going to insert our hook only into the back loop. Take your stitch marker out and bring your slip knot like so, and we will be working double crochet but only into these 20 stitches. Going to chain 2, 1 and 2, and we are going to do double crochet into the next stitch, into this one, but only back loop. Okay, so we are nowhere, pull through 2, oops, and we are nowhere, pull through 2. Just put this away so it's not in the way, and you can hold this yarn end so you can just blend it in while you go. Okay, into the next one, back loop only, yarn over, bring it up, pull through 2 and pull through 2 like so, and go like this until you get to your stitch marker here. Okay, so I have 19 and this is my last stitch here, so I'm going to take my stitch marker out and I am going to do my last double crochet there, and chain 2 and turn your work, and we'll be going there and back, there and back, there and back, there and back, and don't forget to stretch your mask because it's curling a little bit, so you know how long this should be until you get here, so we can stitch it together. So continue your double crochet there and back, there and back, there and back, and I meet you at the end to show you what to do next. So I am finishing my last row and I am going to do last 2 double crochet, and don't forget this chain of 2 here and chain of 2 here is counting as your double crochet. So if you were counting your stitches properly, you should know this will be your stitch here. You can't really see the stitch, but we're still going to do double crochet like so, and keep counting your stitches, so you should still have 20 double crochet, and I have done 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 rows of double crochet, and this should be just enough. So when you put your mask, this is the top of your mask, this is the bottom, and it should be something like this. And now we are going to work on this side, but before we do so, I wanted to show you one more thing. At the beginning I showed you, if you have one of these or any like a little metal, so you can use it and it will make your mask go closer to your nose. But as these are quite sharp, you can get a piece of fabric, the best is cotton, and then simply just and stitch it together, and I'm going to show you how to. And then we are going to insert it here right in the middle, like so. So it's gonna get nicely and close to your nose, so you won't have any gaps. So let's just do this quickly. Okay, so before we start to stitch, just cut out your fabric. My one is 6 centimeters times 3 centimeters, and the best fabric is cotton, because once we insert it in, our mask is made with cotton yarn, and in cotton yarn is the best because you can wash it in a high temperature. So this fabric should be cotton as well. Once you are ready with your piece, you are going to place it in the middle, and we want to make it safe, so we don't want these sharp edges. So we are going to fold this side first, and then the other side, like so, easy peasy. And then the top, and then this bottom part, and like so. I'm using the t-shirt yarn, so it's stretchy a little bit as well, but it's still 100% cotton. I'm reusing my son's uniform t-shirts. They are too small for him. Okay, so let's just play with it a little bit, and then we are going to stitch it together. Okay, so once you got something like this, of course you can use any color. I'm using white one, and I'll be using this pink thread because I want you to see the stitches. So you simply tie a knot at the end, insert your needle inside from the side like so, and go through all the layers. Let's see. Okie dokie, so now we are going to use only simple running stitch. So just go on top and make sure you're catching all the layers, because it's important. And if you don't want to do this part, you simply just skip it. And I think it's quite good when it's sitting nicely on top of your nose, and you won't have any gaps. Okie dokie, so stitch it like so. So don't worry about the hand stitching, it should look something like this. Super easy, and you have all these sharp edges hidden in this soft cotton fabric. If you don't want to do, you can also just use the sticky tape or any other ideas you have. For example, maybe hot glue gun or something else. It's up to you. I just wanted to show this one easy option, and don't worry at all because it's gonna go inside your mask, so you won't even see, and you can also wash it easy peasy in the washing machine. So once you are ready, don't cut your yarn just yet, and make sure it's long enough and should be exactly the same length with your mask. Now open it and take your piece and insert it somewhere in the middle. So you have 20 stitches, and if you want to just exactly just calculate it like this, and we are going to sew again, and then we are going to cover it like this, and you won't even see it, and it'll be nice and soft and you can bend it and it will stay nicely around your nose and you won't have any gaps. Okay, so just make sure you're on the right side and place it in the middle. And now I'm going to stitch it. So we can just hold it and make sure it's in the right position. Okay, so I'm holding it in the middle, and I decided to go from this side first, like this, and again a little bit lower, maybe 2-3 stitches here, like so, and then 3 stitches on the other side. Okay, so I want like this, 3 stitches here, 3 stitches here. Okay, so once you are done with your stitching like me, we can move to the next part. So we're gonna close it like this, and now we are going to work on the bottom, and we are going to close the bottom. Make sure this part is nicely in the middle and do slip stitching. So I'm going to insert my hook only under this back loop, and on the other side under the both loops, so the full stitch. Yarn over, pull through all 3 loops and through the loop you already got on your hook, and that's what we are going to do. Slip stitching like this, 1 loop here, 2 loops on the other side, yarn over and do a slip stitch, and carry on like so all the way down. And when you get to your last one here and full stitch and my last slip stitch, and now we can just fasten off. Okay, so all you need to do, just fasten off and hide your ends somewhere here with your yarn needle, and this is our mask with a perfect pocket for the filter. For the filter you can use a HEPA filter for the vacuum cleaner. Also you can use the fabric, just cut a piece of fabric, cotton fabric, and insert it inside. Okay, so option number 3, you will need the fabric. Again, I'll be using this cotton fabric. It's from my son's uniform t-shirt. It's a little bit stretchy. It's a 100% cotton fabric, and I'm going to fold it in half like this. I'm going to place my mask, fold your mask in half, and I'm going to grab my pencil and simply just mark it around your mask like this, and on top and cut it out. Okay, so once you got it, you should have two pieces like this, and this should be the right side and this is your wrong side. So I'm usually marking my wrong side with X and with X. Okay, and now we'll need to stitch this part. And to do stitching, it should be the same color as your fabric, but I want you to see my stitches, and I'll be using the pink color and do a knot at the end and make sure the right sides are facing together. And we are going to start in this corner here and do the seam allowance 0.5 centimeters. Okay, and I'll just do simple stitch, running stitch, so about 5 millimeters down and then up. If you have the sewing machine, of course you can use the sewing machine, but not everyone's got the sewing machine, so I wanted to do this with the hand stitch, with this simple running stitch, up and down, so once you come to the end, just go under and 1, 2, 3. And this should give you a nice knot, and cut the thread off. Okay, and this is our mask. If it's with the same thread, of course you wouldn't see the stitches, but as I done it for you with the pink one, so you can see the stitches much easier on the camera. Okay, so simply just press it like this with your iron. And for the next part, we will fold it 1 centimeter all the way around. And if you have the pins, would be handy. If not, you can just do with your iron. You can fold it with your iron, or you can just stitch it. It'll be much easier to work. Well, just add some pins all the way around 1 centimeter like this. The corners you just fold it, and then again 1 centimeter. Okay, and this is my piece, and now we are going to add it to our crochet mask. Okay, so again, for this option number 3, you won't need this part. So if you want to do option number 3, you won't do this part at all, but you can still add this thingy in the middle for your nose, as I'll be reusing this yarn as I run out. And these days everything is so difficult to get, and it takes really long because of the coronavirus around. So please bear with me, and make sure your mask, this is the inside of your mask, and we are going to place our piece of fabric like this. inside our mask, and we are going to stitch it all the way around, so it'll be nicely in the middle like this. Okay, and you should have 1 centimeter here and 1 centimeter here, and this should sit perfectly like this. And before we start stitching, you can again use your pins and go through the both layers, and it will help you a little bit not to move your mask too much. Okie dokie. And this should sit nicely. Okay, so let's start stitching. You're simply going to stitch around like this. So go through first layer of your fabric and then try to catch the stitch here and go back up. And you will do the next one on top here. Your yarn as well, it's very important. Like this, so you back and back. And there you have it. Go all the way around and try to, you can, while you go, you can just take your pins out so they're not in the way. So for example, I wanted this one now, and it's easier to get it out now as you go. And again around. And guys, I'm finishing my last stitch, and this is our crochet face mask. One more thing, every time you use it, please don't forget to wash it in high temperature. You can wash it in the washing machine, and never touch your mask, and always take it off from the sides. Okay, and one more thing, before first use, as we were like touching it all over, even you should wash your hands before you do something like this. Don't forget to wash it before you use it. Okay, don't forget. 3 ways, guys, so you choose the one you like. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like my video, share my video, and of course don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more ideas from me, Sylvia at Unique Stitch Designs. Thank you very much for watching, and of course don't forget to wash your face mask every time you use it.